Messier Doughty's UK manufacturing plant in Gloucester, landing gear is produced for a wide range of civil and military customers. Airbus Industry is one of the major customers. It's a very cost-sensitive market, and this has led the company to explore ways of involving its workforce and suppliers in identifying ways to improve efficiency and reduce cost.
Our main aim was to recognise that we all have a role to play in trying to improve. Not just the management have to provide some guidance, some leadership, some strategies for everyone else to follow with, but we need to try and empower and use the whole of the workforce to take that forward. We needed to find means of involving everybody, because the people with the skills, the people that understand what they're doing on a daily basis, may be being asked for things, but maybe in the hustle and bustle of the day, those ideas, those thoughts are not being used effectively. So we've been trying to put some tools and techniques in place to capture all of those ideas from the whole team.
Before cascading knowledge down the supply chain, Messier Doughty had first to get its own house in order, with a number of continuous improvement and team-building initiatives, like this one, which involved videoing the cleaning and changeover process in a selected work area.
What we've got going on here is really the first time that the team that work this model area have had the opportunity to really do something for themselves today. It chose us as a model area. It was recognised as a bottleneck machine. 24 hours, 5 days a week operation. Didn't run weekends except on overtime. Integral, really, if you like, on the majority of Messier Doughty products. Most of the products in this shop come through this machine at some stage or another.
Whenever you start these exercises and you look at where a machine is set up for the next job, and you use tools like video, and you actually sit and you watch what actually happens for 2 hours during a set process, you start to realise that without actually investing thousands of pounds or millions of pounds on a single minute exchange of die, which may be totally inappropriate for our business, there are lots of things you can do. Lots of things to get the work handling at the right level for the guys that are working it, to get the tools alongside the machine, and there are some great savings to be made.
Activities like videoing required considerable trust building before they were accepted.
Video cameras, that took a long time to persuade the chaps that the video cameras weren't in to see what they weren't doing. It was to try and get the message over that because they've been doing something over a long period, they obviously thought there was no better way to do it. And you do, when you're on a certain set of machines, any machines, you work in your own little pattern and you get tunnel vision and you can't see the whole picture from the outside, and it was very difficult to explain that all the camera was doing was seeing where the waste of time was, not in man hours, but if you was carrying a component from A to B, it took say 20 minutes. If we brought something in, a bit of tooling or whatever, that would cut that down to 5 minutes. So it wasn't the fact that they wanted the men to work harder, it was a slicker, quicker way of doing things.